Coming up in today's video, we continue our drive north to another lovely hotel campsite. It's once again time to relax as we get over illness, enjoy a meal in the on-site restaurant and splash around in the lovely pools. We even find time to answer some of your burning Facebook questions. And we share our tips for finding the best park-ups and campsites.
We are Steve and Lindsay Radford, and we have spent the last few weeks travelling all around Morocco with our children. We really had a fantastic time in Fez last week. We're heading further north to see what we can find.
Okay, we just checked into the Hotel Riff. We parked it up here, set up a quick pitch. Awning still broke. Lindsay's inside just setting things up in there. But we are right next to the pool. Look at that. Couldn't get much closer to the pool.
I was just thinking, because I've got this place looking nice, that there is no nicer motorhome than this one when it's clean and tidy. Well, it's not clean, it's still dusty, but it's almost tidy.
Now, as I checked in, she said it was $200 per night, including electric. That could be just for 2 adults, maybe extra for the kids, I don't know. But she did say that there was free crepes and bread. So, where are the kids? They've gone straight to the hotel for free crepes for the afternoon snack. So, hey.
Because obviously we don't feed them enough.
No, every 2 hours, isn't it? So I'm all changed, ready to get in the pool when the boys get back. But we're already getting the 2-night vibe, the 2-night feel of this place. I asked her, what time does the pool shut? She said it doesn't. You can swim at night as well. I love this place already. It's got a nice looking restaurant. We'll probably check that out whilst we're here as well. And I know the boys will be back and forth for their free crepes and free bread. So after a lovely swim in the pool earlier, it was a little busy. I think they opened it up to the public. But I'm now kicking back doing some video editing, of course. But because we can now use the pool, after everyone else is gone, it's much quieter. There's only clearly the hotel guests and whoever's staying at the site, and it's practically empty. So George has just gone for another swim now. It looks much more relaxing now. And also you'll notice I've got the awning out again. After we had trouble with it the other day and we put it away, managed to just get it closed, and I just thought, that's it, I'll have to sort it when we're back. But I just had another go and it came out just fine. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it needs oiling up, a bit of greasing up. I'll have someone look at it when I get back, and I'll use it very sparingly right now. But yes, hopefully it'll go away again. Well, that was lovely. Dip in the pool before everyone gets here. And Lindsay's doing her yoga right by the pool. You all right, my love?
Stretching out my sides.
Right, I'm going to get this video edited if it kills me.
You better, it's going up tomorrow.
So, typical Brits, we put our towels on the sun loungers this morning, but we've got this area here earmarked, didn't we, my love?
Yeah.
Because the van is just here. So perfect.
So we've got this shaded area. I'm sorry, I'm still exercising while I do this. Hip hikes. But poor old Eddie got a bit much sun. He was only out in the sun yesterday for about 45 minutes in the morning. But he's not feeling great today, so we're keeping cool in the shade or in the van.
So I have been busy editing all morning, and I've just treated myself to a cool off and a dip in the pool.
Oh, I've been working really hard reading my book. It's been bliss.
This holiday malarkey is very exhausting, isn't it? So what's going on?
We're dancing.
I'm teaching her a dance that I made up.
It's probably a TikTok dance.
It wasn't. No, I don't.
It's not yet. It will be.
We're
We're going to be a TikTok dance.
No, we're not.
Right, we're doing lunch. I've got a packet mix of the the Moroccan soup that everybody likes.
The Herrera. And I am doing something that I saw on TikTok. Carve out bread, crack some eggs in it, call it a day.
There's some cheese in the round bits as well.
So this does look very good, but it's a compromise. So when we get back, I'm going to make a video on my channel, and it's just going to be me taste testing and making some nice TikTok foods.
Okay, observation, this is the best I've seen it. It's 40 degrees still outside, and we've got it down to 34 inside. So that's a winner. A lot of cloud out there now, but it's still very hot. So we just had our last dip, me and Ed, and I think we're going to head to the restaurant for some dinner. Pool is lovely and quiet now. All the day visitors have gone, so we'll probably all jump in for a dip when we come back from our dinner. There's another pool right over here. In fact, we might be able to eat just at the pool here. But listen, I'll show you around the hall site tomorrow.
Hello.
Bonjour. Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, we've got a lovely table right by the pool out here. So nice one for tonight.
This is the secret pool. We've not even been in this pool.
Right.
I might have to. Well, I'm ready to go swimming straight away after dinner, so I might go in this pool.
Have you got your cosy on?
Yeah. I ain't got to tell though. So the people who haven't got their cozies on will have to go back and bring towels for everyone.
So we've put out on Facebook today, because we've nearly 8,000 followers on Facebook, which is a 20% increase in the last month alone. If you guys got any questions about our trip to Morocco, the motorhome, or us, and so we're going to answer some of them questions here this evening. No, they don't serve wine here. We've brought that with us. So first question is, where can they get a sticker from?
Well, if you come to a show or you see us out and about, you can always stop us and ask for one. Steve will always have a pocket full. If you're not going to be at any of the shows, go to our Roaming Radford's website and you can order them and they'll be posted directly to you.
So I've got my mixed salad. We've got Moroccan soup, chowder, harira.
Before you took into your starter, have you ever considered putting your own graphics on the motorhome? And if so, what sort of style?
Well, we had graphics on the old motorhome, Big Roman Radfords, but we've taken them off. We haven't put them on this one. It's nice to be inconspicuous from time to time and just put into a campsite and just be just another motorhome. But I have thought of maybe putting Roman Radfords edition or something like that on ours, which is in fitting with the style of the graphics we already have on there. So maybe we'll do that. Next question. Will your boys carry on the love of travel? What will they do after education?
Me personally, I will still travel, just not as much, and I'm probably going to still be on YouTube, but like Lego and other things like that.
You want to promote your channel, George?
Georad, link in the description.
Eddie already has the travel bug. He travelled with school to Borneo last year and he's already looking at independent travel for himself, real adventure stuff. And he's looking to be an RAF pilot, which I think will also help him see the world.
And Harry, he'll go anywhere there's a football. Rhys Hutchinson says, will you be getting another motorhome?
Not anytime soon, but I'm sure we will long term. I don't think we need as big and as beefy as we've got now when it's just the two of us. But I can't see us changing it anytime soon.
And Tracy Wells says, has Lindsay done a beginner's yoga video that anyone can do?
Yes, I have. It's over on my own channel, Lynn's Radford. It's about 30 minutes long and it is designed just to get you up and moving, no matter what your flexibility or your strength levels. Poor old George fell over earlier. He caught his sliders and went down really hard on his shins and his hands. So he's having a swim and I think he'd forgotten that he'd done that and the chlorine's just hit the cuts.
Right, boy?
No.
So it's got a bit dark for the rest of the questions, so maybe we'll pick them up in the morning.
Good night.
Good morning, my love.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. I'm going to go for a quick swim this morning, and then let's pack this place up and get ready to hit the road. You've got to love the location of the van, with it being just here, and the pool just here. And I understand in the winter months they let vans park right in front of the pool. Well, that was lovely. A morning swim, you can't beat it. Right, let's start to get this van packed up so we can get on the road. We're off to Chef Showen next. You want to finish your cup of tea, my love?
No, it doesn't taste right.
Oh. Okay, I need to show you the facilities here. I don't want to, but I need to. This is the gents. And unfortunately, none of the showers have a hose on. So none of the showers are usable. Also, it has got about ½ an inch of water in every toilet. It is soaking wet. That hasn't even got a door on that one. But it's absolutely soaking wet. The toilets let this place down. It's abysmal. All the gents' toilets do. The ladies' toilets, on the other hand, they're fine. They've got shower, and a shower, and 3 toilets that are absolutely fine, and raised here, so the wetness here doesn't matter. So the toilets are okay if you use the ladies' toilets, but not the gents. So it's 11 o'clock and the football's coming on, and we're trying to get it working on the projector, but we've got it on Harry's iPad right now. Right, a few more of your questions from last night. Where can we get graphics designed for our motorhome if you do them? Possibly, yeah, give the guys at work a shout, 01908 37882, or email them, sales@yowza.co.uk. They should be able to help you. And on the same question, what does Lindsay do for a job?
I do all sorts. I don't have a set job as such anymore. I help run our business, I run our family, I do I do all sorts for the Roman Radfords as well. Lots of things, but nothing that you put a job title on and say, it's obviously that. Certainly not 9 to 5 anymore anyway.
Not at all. And making these videos, really, that takes a bit of our time. And answering the questions as well. We get a lot of questions, lovely questions on Facebook and on YouTube. So yeah, do keep them up, guys. And we do try to answer as many of them as possible.
I think Roman Radfords is a full-time job for the two of us. Plus there's the business and the family as well. There's all sorts.
Yes.
Keep going.
And James says, what's been the best bit about your holiday in Africa, Morocco? Would you go back again? What's been the best bit?
For me, the best bit has been travelling with older teenagers. They have been such great fun. There's a real difference this year from any year before. Real difference. And the older ones have been so much fun. My favourite place, Marrakesh. Loved Marrakesh.
Right.
I think the boys would probably say the Sahara because we were busy there. What about you? What's your favourite bit?
It's like choosing a favourite child, isn't it? My favourite stop was that small hotel we did in the Gorge.
In the Gorge, that was my favourite campsite.
Nice, quiet, little campsite where we had the pool to ourselves. Loved Mazuga though, but it was hot.
Yeah, Mazuga was just overwhelmingly hot. It was a great... I'd go back in April. Do it in April. Yeah, I think that'd be a nice one.
I know you've previously owned a caravan, as did we, for 10 years. Would you ever go back? I've never tried a motorhome, but always thought it looks good. But we have no place to store them. Looking forward to the videos. I'd like a caravan as well as a motorhome, but no, motorhome primarily. A caravan if we were going to go somewhere for a week or so.
That's the difference, we think, the main difference between a motorhome and a caravan. If you're going to go to one place, stay in an area and explore that area in your car, caravan's perfect. If the journey is as much a part of the trip as any of the destinations, then probably a motorhome is better.
Another one, have you ever thought of renting out your motorhome when it's not in use? And would you trust other people using it as you did? We used to rent out a motorhome, didn't we? We did, yes. We rented out one of our motorhomes once. Yeah. Several times. Really only for the big events. Our motorhome went to Glastonbury, we never did. Not yet. But I only rented it out when I got good money for it, and I think I was getting 250 quid a day when I was renting it out. Would we rent this one out? Absolutely not. No, I don't think we'd rent them out again. I think we also use them a lot more nowadays as well. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Right, I'm going to go and check us out now and pay the bill, and we'll catch up with a few more questions in a bit. While I go check us out, let me show you around quickly. There's a coach here that seems to be converted, and I think they're renting that out. There are several apartments here. I believe they're renting out too. This is the area we were in. There's only the two of us here. There's a German van here and ourselves just there. There are another couple of apartments right here, and right here is where the dogs are. They seem to be quiet now, but they were barking last night and the night before, keeping us awake. And right here is reception. Okay, just checked us out. That was 200 dirhams a night, 400 dirhams for the 2 nights, for the camper, the 5 of us, use of the pool and electric, which is 16 quid a night, £32 for the 2 nights. Very good value. So the main restaurant is through here, and here is where the other pool is that we ate at last night. It's lovely round here, look at that. Very, very nice. And I just checked, this is the boss's camper that he actually travels in, and then when he's back here, he lives in it here. And how are we getting on back here?
It's such a mess. Because we've been here 2 nights, we've got 2 nights of accumulated stuff. Oh well. We're getting ready, it's fine. And we're still 1-0 down. I think if we weren't 1-0 down.
1-0 down at half time.
Yeah.
Oh, packing up the pitch, and I am dripping. So I'm going to go for a quick dip. How are we doing?
I'm good. I'm packing inside, so not quite as...
With the aircon on.
I'm stood under the aircon.
A couple more questions before I jump in the pool though. Have you got any footage of your bugging in the Sahara? Yes, we have, but you'd have seen that video by now.
Carry on, flip. Yeah, there you go. Right, hands now, me. Get out of the way, and then I'll unclip. Can't unclip, man. Get out! I can't unclip, Baz. Help.
I wasn't there. I was reading a book or something.
But everyone's all right from it. Are you still thinking of buying an RV in America?
Yes, but not yet.
No. When the time will be right, we will. We definitely will. I think we will.
There's a lot going on over the next 12 months. Both big boys have got big exams. We won't be in the States at all, I don't think. So.
Yeah. And it could be just me and Linz when we do so. But at some stage, I think we will. We love America. And would we spend 90 days in Morocco? Yes, we will. And probably in the winter months. I think that's probably the best time to come to Morocco. I think that's when most people come to Morocco. That's their high season. Right, last step in the pool before we hit the road. Oh, that pool is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Fantastic. Love it. Right, which leads me actually on to the next question, and probably one of our most asked questions was, how do we find these park-ups? How do we find all these awesome park-ups with swimming pools? Well, it's mainly searchforsites.co.uk. Go down to the bottom of the page, you can narrow it down by country, and then you can sort by facility and choose outdoor pool, and then that will show you all the sites with outdoor pools. Now that's been great for all over Europe, and it's worked for Morocco, but we have relied on Park for Night in Morocco a lot more. So not all the sites are on Search for Sites. Also Google. Lindsay's found a few with pools that haven't been on Search for Sites. So, you know, we've literally looked for campsites on Google, browsed around and saw they had a swimming pool and jumped on them. So a variety, but our main one is searchforsites.co.uk. That's where we find most of our park apps throughout the UK and Europe. Hey, gorgeous woman.
Hi.
How you getting on?
All right. The kitchen's kind of clean. Everything's ready to move around. I don't want to move anything until we're ready, because the kids are sat down there watching football.
Okay, last few questions. Has Linz considered a van cooking YouTube channel? Love her recipes and the way you all appreciate her.
No, I've not. I don't think I want to be cooking too much. It's all the rest of it that goes with it. So no, not really. Maybe I'll throw in the odd recipe as well.
I was going to say that, yeah, exactly that.
And actually, you asked earlier about my job, and the Roman Radfords is so much bigger than the YouTube channel now, isn't it? So maybe I'll have a bit on the website that includes some recipes that I do.
Especially a coconut rice.
Which is never the same twice. That's the other thing. I do not cook the same recipe exactly the same twice.
Have you got your motorhome fixed after scratching it in the car park? Scratching it? It's a bit more than a scratch.
It's a proper gouge. It's got chunks out. Maybe by the time this video goes out, we will have got it fixed.
Yeah, we probably will. Somebody did reach out, and we're going to meet up with them, or I'm going to meet up with them at the Adventure Overland show, and see if they can put it right for us, which I'm pretty sure they can. You know, and plenty of people have emailed. Thanks everyone that's emailed in. And in the comments to say about this, you know, we know that's easily fixed, and we're going to show you how when we get back. So
yeah, we're over the shock of the moment.
We're over the shock, my baby. It's a war wound, now it's an adventure wound, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. How comes you're not wearing local cotton clothes that wash and dry in no time? Love to see you in local trousers, especially the boys. Have been travelling around the world with the family. Found it so much easier. We only ever take clothes on our back and come back with the market sell clothes for about £3, pure cotton stuff. You know what? We're mainly in the swimming trunks, to be honest with you, and a t-shirt. You know, the cupboard full of clothes up there, I've hardly used it. I'm pretty much going through 2 or 3 different swimming shorts and 2 or 3 t-shirts, and that's about it.
My trousers are pretty much that nowadays, and Harry just wears football kits. So the big boys, well, Eddie likes to look smart. He does, doesn't he? He likes to look smart.
He's conscious about it.
And George just wants to look like he's in the army all the time, so it's a style choice, I guess.
Natural Born Glampers, having vlogged our family trips for the last 3 years, myself I know how hard it can be, to actually switch off and enjoy the holiday, especially if you have a full-time job too. How do you balance creating content with relaxing and enjoying the trip as a family? I struggle, so looking for some tips. I generally film about an hour, to maybe an hour and a half tops worth of footage for each vlog.
For each vlog.
And that includes like a time lapse and stuff like that. But then I do spend around about a day, about 8 hours doing the editing. Although the video we put out this morning, I probably spent about 12 hours, about a day and a half editing that one.
Yeah, Marrakesh. And Steve isn't someone who sits and relax. He can't do that. You would actually drive me insane if you had nothing to do. So Steve having a project is a good thing.
Right.
Sometimes needing to get the edit done, and this is what we've done differently this time. We haven't got ahead in the editing. We're just going for next one. Or something's happening in the football. So we've not had that getting ahead. So the end of the holiday's a bit more relaxed for you, but you just crap at relaxing. So
looks like you're having a great time. Do you guys ever feel out your comfort zone traveling through Morocco? Now that's a good question. No, not out of our comfort zone, but do we feel like we stand out sometimes? Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't think we would in winter. I don't think we'd stand out in winter at all. It's just the fact that we're here as Europeans during the summer when it is silly hot.
Right, and this van does stand out. I thought I'd see more motorhomes in Morocco. I know they come in the winter, so yeah, as we drive through towns, everyone's just looking at the motorhome and smiling and waving as well. So out of our comfort zone, no. Standing out, yes, we definitely stand out in Morocco here. Where did you get the ferries to and from? How much did the journey cost? We did a video on that. I'm going to link it below, so go check that video out. But yeah, it was about $2,500 for the ferry, wasn't it?
Plymouth to Santander, and then we did Algeciras to Ceuta.
Yes.
For about 200
But there's a whole video about it, so I'll link that below. We did a video before we left on that one. Did you plan your route or play it by ear, or actually route did you take? We let Google Maps really do it. We planned the stops.
Yes.
The route, we just kind of let Google Maps take us from A to B. And last question that I've got on here, and thanks for all your questions on Facebook, guys. I think you mentioned motorhome insurance in one of your videos, but what about breakdown cover? No, we haven't got breakdown cover for Morocco. We figured we just make it up as we go along. There's loads of friendly, helpful people here, so if something did go wrong, I'm sure someone would stop and help.
I also get the impression that there are less specialists here, and if we needed a mechanic, he'd be able to work on anything. They'd just have a go at it. Whether they're, specialists in big things, little things.
And actually, I did bring something up a week or so ago that actually I think I should carry a set of brake pads with me. Because I reckon I could find someone to change the brake pads, no problem, but it would probably take me a few days to maybe get a set of brake pads. So that's another thing I'm going to put in my emergency kit, is some brake pads for this thing, just in case I'm somewhere and the brake pads go and I need someone to replace them. There'll be a mechanic there to be able to do it, and I'll have a spare set of brake pads in the van. Right, we are about done now. The game is still going, it's nearly finished. And then we're going to hit the road. We are heading to Chef Shawan next.